What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and we are back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about some very high level Beidou gameplay tactics, mechanics, whatever you want to call it. Now, I've been playing Beidou since release, and there's a couple of things that I've been trying to do, and I've finally figured out a lot of different things. So we're going to actually be putting Amber in here, and you guys will know why later. But anyways, so before we get into it, if you guys don't know how Beidou works, she actually has a counter. She puts this stance up, and then afterwards she can do a slash. Now, the amount of damage she can take before she dishes it out scales with her max HP, and the amount of damage she does scales with her how many hits she takes. Now, one thing that a lot of people may not know is that she actually can do a perfect counter. If you guys look at her talents and go to Retribution, counterattacking with Tide Color at the precise moment when the character is hit grants the maximum damage bonus. So instead of you just sitting there holding down the counter button like this, you know, waiting for enemies to attack you, if you just counter when they attack you, you would just get the maximum bonus. It's super crazy. Now, as you guys see, when I slash, it's just like the little slash, you know, there's no sound or anything. When you do a perfect counter, there'll be a sound, and like your screen will turn purple, so you'll know if you perfectly counter. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that here. All right, perfect countering is, so as you saw there, that's a perfect counter. Now that's a no-brainer though. That's like, you know, light stuff. That's easy stuff. That's not the high level stuff that I am talking about. So what I'm going to do now is we're actually going to switch over to a video clip that I've done this multiple times, but I mean, I don't have any barrels around me right now, so I can't really do it. But in this video clip, I actually, and this is the funny story, right? This is the funny story. I did this, well, I got this idea from Breath of the Wild. If you guys don't know, Breath of the Wild is my favorite game of all time. Well, in Breath of the Wild, Link can counter his bombs, so he can drop a bomb and then like he can parry the bomb. So I've been trying this for like 2 or 3 days, or the first like 2 or 3 days the game came out, and I wanted to see if it worked. And as you can see, I took damage, right? And then once again I take damage, but then when we go over here, you'll notice I don't take damage, and I get the purple animation and the sound, right? As you can see, I did not take damage. I hit the barrel, and then right after hitting the barrel, there's like a small like frame that you have to press the counter, and you can counter the barrel explosion. So while blowing up enemies, you can also hit them with a second attack right after the explosion. It's super cool, super good. I do it all the time, right? Well, anytime there's, you know, explosive barrels. Anytime there's explosive barrels, you know, I do it, but right now there's not any around, so I mean, I can't do that. But yeah, that's something you definitely, I mean, we don't have to practice, but you know, if you want to, you can practice it. But I've been doing a lot of different crazy stuff like that with Beidou. We're actually gonna go fight some hilly churls, so I'll see you guys there. Alright, so now that we're gonna fight these hilly churls, now there is another mechanic I want to talk about. Right? And that mechanic is you can actually cause yourself to perfect counter whenever you want. So with Amber, you can light the ground on fire, and then you can go here, and if you E in the fire, it automatically procs her perfect counter. So same thing like this, right? You do that, and it counts as a perfect counter. So, big shout out to Clova, I believe in stream chat. He's the one that actually told me this. So, I didn't find this one. But yeah, so, instead of you know, having to do a perfect counter, if you just stand in the fire and counter, it'll do it itself. So, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like Amber, but this actually gives a lot of viability to Amber as far as comboing with Beidou. So, now, not only can you hit barrels and then you counter those, you can now proc it with no enemies. You can do whatever you want. You literally just shoot the ground. Now, obviously, you have to be in the fire. And you get perfect counters off. Now, they're electricity, so they won't take damage. But, like, that's just a super, super cool mechanic. Like, actually insane mechanic. Every day, I'm falling in love with Beidou more and more. I'm literally just figuring all of this stuff out more and more every day. Now, I know what a lot of you guys might be thinking. You're like, well, why would I do this? Why would I do this instead of just, going up and countering them? Well, this is the thing. The hilly churls, a lot of them have weird attack, attack animations. So you're probably going to be off on your timing when it comes to the little hilly churls or whatever. So, that's number one. Number two, if you guys don't know, let me go to talents. Once you reach Ascension Phase 4, you gain a passive called Lightning Storm. Now, what Lightning Storm does, gain the following effects for 10 seconds after unleashing Tide Color with its maximum damage bonus. Damage dealt by normal and charged attacks increase base attack. Damage dealt by normal and charged attacks increased by 15%, and attack speed of normal and charged attacks increased by 15%. Now, this says gain the following effects for 10 seconds after unleashing Tide Color with its maximum damage bonus. Now, if you want to basically proc this yourself, all you got to do is use Amber. You know what I'm saying? Go into the fire and then proc your E. It's a really, really cool mechanic that allows Beidou to get perfect counters without the need to worry about enemy timing or anything like that. It's just so cool, bro. So, like I said, not only you hit the ground and you do it like that, and I mean, the barrel one is kind of whatever, right? The barrel one is just something interesting that I found. I really don't want to go there and do that, but we're going to go here just so we can fight some enemies, because I know there's a lot of different enemies here. I'm going to see if there's some barrels that I can show you guys, so. Alright, guys, so I tried finding a barrel. I done ran around everywhere. I can't find no barrels. I guarantee you I'm going to find one as soon as I stop looking. But, I mean, you guys saw the video. You hit the barrel, you do the perfect counter you had to do it like right after. It's like a very small amount of frames. You got to press E. But anyways, these are, some of the high level gameplay mechanics that I have found for Beidou. Between the perfect counter, countering the barrels, putting the fire on the ground, you can do that as well. There's just a lot of things that she's so cool, man. I love her so much. She's just super cool to me. And the fact that this is my favorite character. Like, if you guys don't know who the Japanese voice actor is for her, this Japanese voice actor is the same Japanese voice actor for Ryuko from Kill la Kill. She's the same voice actor from Mai from King of Fighters. She's just, man, I don't know. I love Beidou. And the fact that she does all this crazy cool stuff is insane to me. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.